Jane Wyman. Jane Wyman, born Sarah Jane Mayfield on January 5, 1917, was an American actress known for her successful career in both film and television. She received numerous accolades, including an Academy Award in 1948 for her role in Johnny Belinda and 4 Golden Globe Awards in 1948, 1950, 1951, and 1983. Wyman began her motion picture career at the age of 17 as a dancer at Paramount Pictures in 1934 before signing a contract with Warner Brothers in 1936. During her early years in Hollywood, she progressed from uncredited bit parts to leading roles in films such as The Lost Weekend, 1945, and The Yearling, 1946. Wyman received 4 Academy Award nominations for Best Actress between 1946 and 1954, winning for Johnny Belinda. In 1955, she formed her own television production company, Wyman Productions Limited, and produced the popular anthology series Fireside Theater from 1955 to 1958. Wyman's first husband was Hollywood actor and future U.S. President Ronald Reagan. They were married in 1940 and divorced in 1949. Her birth name was Sarah Jane Mayfield, and she was born in St. Joseph, Missouri, in 1917. After her parents' divorce, she was raised by foster parents, Emma and Richard D. Folks. Jane Wyman's childhood was marked by strict discipline, and she moved to Southern California at the age of 11. After dropping out of high school, Wyman returned to Hollywood and worked odd jobs as a manicurist and switchboard operator before starting her film career. Wyman had a contract with Warner Brothers in the 1930s and appeared in films such as Stage Struck, 1936, and Smart Blonde, 1936, the first of the Torchy Blane series. She recorded several tracks during a brief singing career with Decca Records between 1951 and 1953. Wyman made a significant impact on television with her own series, The Jane Wyman Show, 1955-58, which later became known as Fireside Theater. Despite a couple of periods of virtual retirement between 1963 to 1968 and 1974 to 1978, Wyman continued to work in both film and television. In 1981, Wyman experienced a career resurgence when she was cast as Angela Channing in the popular primetime soap opera Falcon Crest. Her portrayal of Angela Channing earned her nominations for Soap Opera Digest and Golden Globe Awards, winning the latter in 1984. Wyman was married 5 times, and her second husband was Myron Martin Futterman, whom she married in 1937 and divorced in 1938. Her third husband was Ronald Reagan, and they were married in 1940. They had 3 children together, Maureen, Michael, and Christine. Wyman and Reagan divorced in 1949 due to differences in politics, with Wyman being a registered Republican and Reagan a Democrat at the time. She married Frederick M. Fred Carter in 1952, separated in 1954, and finalized their divorce in 1955. They remarried in 1961 but divorced again in 1965. Jane Wyman converted to Catholicism in 1953 and remained devoted to her faith for the rest of her life. After the end of Falcon Crest, Wyman made her final acting appearance in a 1993 episode of Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Wyman retired from acting and spent her later years focused on painting, entertaining friends, and dealing with health issues, including arthritis and type 1 diabetes. She made few public appearances in her later years, attending events such as Loretta Young's funeral in 2000 and her daughter Maureen's funeral in 2001. Jane Wyman's legacy includes starring in 83 movies, 2 successful TV series, and receiving 4 Academy Award nominations, with 1 win.